Hey everyone, I'm Pia Wurtzbach and I'm on the cover of Grazia for their May issue. The last song I listened to was actually on the way here in the plane. I listened to Some Type of Love by Charlie Puth. If you guys remember, this was one of the songs played during Miss Universe, and I don't know why I got there out of all the songs, but I was just reminiscing on those days. The last book I read is actually a book that I haven't finished yet. It's The 12 Rules of Life by Jordan Peterson. I've been listening to a lot of his work, and I listened to his podcast actually, or one of his podcast episodes or guestings. I hope to finish that book soon. I'm not so crazy about films. I have trouble sitting still and finishing a whole movie, but I do love anything that's educational. So David Attenborough on Netflix, his documentaries there really help me relax. And I think anything on nature on Netflix works for me. So David Attenborough. The last fashion mistake I made was actually in the last fashion week, last February, March, when we did the Fendi show in Milan. Didn't realize that the fabric of the dress would crease on the way to the event. You know, on my way out the door, everything was perfect. But of course, when I sat down on the way to the show, I didn't realize that it would create so many creases around here. So when I stepped out, I was like, oh no, well, we can't steam it here now. How? But then that's a lesson learned for next time. So it's been a while since I cooked anything, which is a shame because I'm actually a culinary graduate. But does reheating food count? I reheat some of food at home okay. I did make some steak for my husband last year, so I suppose that was the last time. It was actually a vial of Revitalift eye serum. I've been using it every day, and it's been working really well for me. I finished that one little bottle in 2 months, and I need to stock up on some more. Okay, so I've went through so many bottles of this perfume in the past, and I found the perfume version of it, not the cologne, which was only available in Dubai, and it's Hypnotic Poison by Dior. Does Singapore count? I mean, I know I'm here for work, but it's kind of like a holiday also. I live between Manila and Dubai, and so anywhere I go feels kind of like a vacation. But purely a vacation with no distractions. Oh, it's been a while. That was Maldives, which reminds me, we're due for a holiday. The last time I cried was actually happy tears. It was when I found out that I was finally working with this dream brand that I have been manifesting for years. And when I got the confirmation that we're finally really officially doing it, I just took a moment to myself and I had to savor it. The last gift that I bought was actually for a friend who was celebrating his birthday. And I tried to fish, ask around if he had anything on his wish list. So I asked his partner, hey, what would Mark want? And I found out he's been eyeing a camera, a DJI camera, the small one, Osmo, I think that's what you call it. And so that's what I got for his birthday, and he's going to open it sometime today. The last piece of advice I gave was actually for another interview that I did, and it was, don't be afraid to try something, and also don't be afraid of a no, because a no only means try again. Was probably a few days ago when I received the award in Dubai for Global Influencer of the Year. I mean, it's a dream come true. Of course, I'm very grateful. Never did I imagine that it would happen so soon. And to have that recognition, I was over the moon. When I posted about it, I received so many greetings, so many people congratulating me, and I was like, thank you. The last thing I Googled was Stéphane Roland Couture, and I suppose that's a little hint for what's to come. The last thing people would guess about me is that I have a fascination on aviation. I have a fear of flying, so I'm a nervous flyer, but I love airplanes. It's so weird. Like, I love reading about how it works, the different kind of planes, the different Boeings, the different Airbuses, the models of the plane, all the sounds I hear when I'm a passenger. And I remember sitting down next to a pilot one time, and the whole flight, I just asked him so many questions. I think one day, you guys will hear this for the first time now. One day, I think I want to learn how to fly. The last series I binge watched is, I love educational series. I'm not too much into fiction. So Explained on Netflix. I love that series. The last promise I made was actually to my husband. I said, I promise I'll be healthy during this trip. So far, I haven't broken it yet. The last account I followed on Instagram. This is a good question. Let's have a look. The Life of Leo Cat. So it's a cat account that I found online. I don't know whose cat this is. I don't know anything about this cat actually, or the owner of the cat, but it just appeared on my feed and I just found it so cute. So I love watching cat videos. It makes me happy. So I follow cats on Instagram.